it's Nadia. Today we are going to make a simple apple cake, the best dessert of fall season. And for seasons, the batter is modified from the pound cake recipe with a 50% reduced use of sugar and butter. This is a super easy to remember formula. We can make different flavors of cakes from it, as many as we want. Today I'm using coconut oil to replace butter, golden brown cane sugar to replace white caster sugar, simply because the wonderful smell of coconut oil and the mild sweet flavor of raw sugar. They are my favorite oil and sugar choices to make a cake. Let's get started together. Ingredients: 360 grams of apple. I use 2 medium-sized apples. 30 grams of lemon or lime juice. About half a lemon. 2 tablespoons of its juice. 60 grams of brown sugar. About 1/3 of a cup. 120 grams of cake flour. About a cup. 120 grams of egg. Here I use 2 large organic eggs. 60 grams of soy milk. About 4 tablespoons. 60 grams of coconut oil. About 4½ tablespoons. Melted already. 5 grams of cinnamon. About a teaspoon. 5 grams of baking powder. About a teaspoon. 1 gram of baking soda. About a 1/4 teaspoon. 1 gram of sea salt. About a 1/4 teaspoon. Preparation. Step 1. Preheat oven to 180 degrees Celsius, about 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Step 2. Prepare the cake pan. I use a round cake pan. The size is 9 inches, 23 centimeters in diameter, 2.5 inches, 6 centimeters in depth. Have a parchment paper lined in the cake. Oil the pan. Brush some flour in. Step 3. Prepare apple slices. Have apple cores removed. Have apple peeled and chopped in thin slices. Squeeze some lemon juice on apple slices and set the bowl aside. Step 4. Except brown sugar, mix all the dry ingredients. Prepare a bowl and a sieve. Add flour, cinnamon, baking powder, baking soda. Have them nicely sifted and add salt. The sea salt I use is not easy to be sifted, so I add them in the last. Step 5. Crack the eggs. Separate egg yolks and egg white. Making process. Step 1. Egg white bowl. Beat the egg white. Till the color is actually white and the texture is very fluffy. Step 2. Add brown sugar into the egg yolk bowl. Mix them together till it becomes pale yellow and appears nicely creamy. Step 3. Add dry ingredients into egg yolk bowl. Separate it into 2 to 3 batches. Gently add flour mixture into the bowl. Also add soy milk. Add coconut oil. Mix them all together. Step 4. Add apple slices. Add 3/4 amount of apple slices into the bowl. Mix them slightly and evenly with other ingredients. Step 5. Add fluffy egg white into egg yolk bowl. Separately into 2 batches. Gently add the fluffy egg white in. Egg white forms the cake with sponge texture. If sometimes we prefer dense texture, in this recipe, amounts of apple can be doubled, or simply not separating egg yolk and white. The flavors are all good. And the cake batter is complete. Step 6. Put batter into cake pan. Step 7. Decorate apple slices on the top. Step 8. Put in the oven and bake for 30 minutes. Step 9. Check if fully baked. Use any thin stick as a cake tester. When it comes out clean, the cake is done. Step 10. Cool down the cake in a cake rack. Serving and enjoying. On the top of the cake, it's optional to powder some white sugar or brown sugar, or add some cream or syrup or some sugar icing. My preference, and for health reason, I just enjoy the apple cake itself. I really like the cooked apple slices. They are full of fresh flavor of lemon juice. A simple cake batter put into a round pan with apple slices decorated. It looks fantastic and even a bit luxurious. What a treat in this season. This recipe, I have egg white and egg yolk separated. It's optional. We can just mix all the dry and wet ingredients together. And have you noticed that I make this cake without any electric mixer or any fancy machine? I just want to show how simple and easy we can start baking. This recipe is my all-time favorite. Apple and cinnamon, the best combinations. They complement to each other perfectly. I wish you enjoy the fall season and try the recipe. And please always remember that life is beautiful. You are cherished and blessed. Thank you for your watching and considering to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.